often from 5 a.m. until late at night when they returned to the tenement slums.
It was not uncommon for workers to be locked in at the beginning of each day, to keep them from stealing time in restroom breaks, and to keep union organizers out.
Inside a sweltering, poorly ventilated, 3-room tenement apartment, the air never seemed to stir. Sweltering, 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 sweltering. Stifling, stifling, stifling. On November 22nd, 1909, Local 25 convened a strike. And so the uprising of the 20,000 began. They took to the streets, those fighting for the rights of the garment workers, those who profited from the sweat of the workers, those whose job it was to keep the peace, and those whose muscles could be bought for a price, to intimidate the pickets and to strike in a different manner.
It was clear that we could not put the fire out, and I ran. But the door was locked. And before my muscles could even fire, I felt myself pressed against the door. I screamed, "Back up! It's locked!"
I've always been clumsy, always tripping and falling and running into the corners of doors and chairs and tables. I wanted to be a lady, to look as though I were gliding across the floor.
She barely noticed, but only screeched a whimper before.
"There's a fire, mi amica! Get out!" I couldn't see anything. I wondered why the sun had disappeared. Yetta Rosenbaum,
Jenny Rosenberg,
Sarah Sobosovic,
Alpina Salemi,
Gusi Schiffman,
Antonietta Pasqualica,
Ethel Schneider. Yes, of course, it's bread we fight for, but we fight for roses too.
There have been no imposing marshals on horseback, just thousands and thousands of working men and women carrying the banners of their trades.
Bread and roses, bread and roses.
It is 4 hours later, and the last of the procession has just passed